In the animal kingdom, it is natural for the male to initiate any form of mating because most animals don't tend to date. Only humans have adopted this sense of family and cohabiting, and the female will choose to accept or deny the mating between the two. Without words, they have gotten it down to a T when it comes to this cycle of natural reproduction. So, why can it be difficult for humans? As humans, it is fair to say that we 100% overcomplicate a lot of things in life, sometimes for enjoyment and sometimes because it's just something that we've been raised to do or believe or we've never questioned it. And one of the oldest sayings that we know is men are from Mars and women are from Venus, which basically says that men find it extremely hard to understand and relate to women in a lot of ways. We are not as simple as the lioness in the safari who just wants to mate to have cubs. No, we want a family, we want love, and we want to build a home with our partner to live in until we die. Part of the whole we don't understand women mindset is trying to understand if they have feelings for you or not, because women don't really like to come right out and tell you how they feel out of fear of rejection. So how do you find out if a woman likes you? Well, it's simple. Body language. So, what is body language? When we talk about body language, it means the way that your body reacts, moves, and falls into certain positions when you are around other people. The same way that you use your own language to communicate with others, well, your body uses a range of non-verbal signals to communicate your subconscious feelings and intentions for those around you. This could be through facial expressions, body movements, or just simply your posture. Now, I know, it might sound confusing and scary, but don't worry, we've broken it down into the good and the bad signals to look out for so that you can determine if she does like you or not. So without further ado, let's get into it. Your arms. Your arms are essentially the guards stood outside the building protecting those inside. In this case, it would be your heart and other vital organs, but we're talking about feelings, aren't we? So if you're standing or sitting, talking to a lady, and if her arms are relaxed by her side or even in her lap, then it's a good sign. The guards are off duty and she feels comfortable around you and the topic of conversation isn't threatening to her. She could be fiddling with her fingers in her lap, but that would be because she's a little bit nervous. And nerves are good as it shows she's interested in you and even has some feelings for you, which is a win-win for you, sir. Now, the opposite of this would be if the guards are on full patrol. So whether you are standing or sitting, if her arms are crossed over her chest, then she is not happy at all and is subconsciously protecting her heart and other organs from you or the topic of conversation that you are having. She may feel threatened or wary of what is happening in the moment, but this is not a good sign. It may not be you, but the environment that you are in has her on edge. But if you bear this in mind, then it could be the make or break of your situation. So if you noticed her arms are crossed, take a small step back so that you are not invading her personal space and ask if she's feeling okay. It could be a case of, it's a little bit too loud in here, to which you can go somewhere quieter and then she will relax. The eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul, and even when you don't say anything, your eyes will do the talking for you. When you are engaged in a conversation with someone and you are looking them in the eye, you are subconsciously telling them that they have your undivided attention and you are 100% listening to what they have to say. Is she making eye contact with you when you're conversing? If she is, then good. It's a great sign. It means she's listening, and you are also intriguing her and building her interest. Alternatively, if you are talking to her and you notice her eyes are looking anywhere but yours, then this is a clear sign for a few things. Number 1, she's not listening to you. Maybe there's something else on her mind. Number 2, she doesn't feel safe enough to make eye contact. Could it be she's shy or that she just not feel comfortable around you? And 3, she's looking around the room. This could be the fact that she's not enjoying the conversation or you, so she's looking for exits. Or she's looking at others around to see if she can drop her guard and feel safe. Making eye contact not only lets the other person know your subconscious intentions and feelings towards them, but it also shows your level of confidence within yourself. Confident people don't look at the ground to see their next step. They look ahead because they know where they're going. The knees. Noticing the knees is remarkably similar to the arms that we've previously talked about. This one is for when you are sat down, of course. When you're conversing with a woman and the knees are pointed towards you, much like eye contact, this is her body communicating to you that you have her undivided attention and she feels comfortable with you. Her body will naturally gravitate towards you if she likes you. Now, her subconscious feels safe and has let the guard down so that the knees will face towards you, making it easier for her to scoot closer as the conversation goes on. Now, on the opposite side of that, if her knees are facing outwards away from you, she's not as comfortable as you may think. Having her knees like this makes it easier for her to stand up and walk away at any given moment without any obstacles. Her subconscious is on high alert, waiting for something to pop up, or so she can say, yeah, I've got to get out of here, and then that's her exit strategy. Touch. When a girl likes you, she will find any excuse to touch you and feel that skin-on-skin contact. As humans, we naturally crave it. She could brush her hand past your leg if you are sitting beside each other, or she could place her hand on your arm whilst laughing at something that you've said to indicate that the space between the two of you is getting smaller as she likes you and feels safe around you. She will find any excuse to touch you to show you that she likes you, and if you notice it, it's a massive green flag for you. Now, of course, the complete opposite of this would be if she holds her hands closer to her own body and offers little to no touching on her behalf. This is a clear indication that she doesn't want you to invade her personal space, nor you hers. There are many reasons why women would act like this. So let's not jump straight into the she doesn't like me, let's move on mindset that some guys have. Take the time to get to know her a little bit more and you might discover some things that you need to know. This could be because she doesn't have feelings for you, she doesn't want to cross over from friends to something more, or she just doesn't feel comfortable enough around you to overstep that boundary. Body language is especially important when it comes to communicating with anybody. Throughout your life, especially new people, as you begin to discover things about them from the get-go. Understanding and knowing the signals to look out for can be very beneficial for you when entering into the dating world and discovering the things women won't come right out and say. Don't get me wrong, there are some women who will just straight up tell you what they want you to know, which helps massively when it comes to overstepping boundaries and being on different pages. But there are some less confident, more shy women who will let their body language do the talking for them. So for the next time that you're at the bar and you notice a woman is giving you some subtle eye contact, green flags of course, why not go up to her and start a conversation? Having these signals under your belt will help you to determine what she's thinking and will make the whole getting a date process a lot easier for the both of you. You don't have to second guess yourself and she doesn't have to stress about you not getting the hints that she's dropping. Now we wish you all the luck in the world entering into this new dating chapter. May the odds be in your favour.